Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Tormentum Dark Sorrow, Blind. Now, I still don't know how to free her. I have this bladed key, but I'm afraid to use it because it's both a key and a blade, so I'm worried that the game will interpret me using it on her as me trying to kill her, which is the exact opposite of what I'm trying to do. But I don't know what else can I do, so I will just do it and hope it's going to let me choose whether I want to use the key or the blade. Okay, it does, so that's great. I am going to free her. She's gone. The cage is empty now. She's on the throne now. Interesting. How can it be that someone as corrupt as you could have made a choice so righteous? I should have you thrown back into the cage, but I see a grain of humanity in you. In order for justice to be delivered, the jester will be punished according to his crime. Take this coin and use it wisely. Do not ask me for anything again. I am already making an exception for you. This place brings punishment to all evil beings, and you also should meet this punishment. However, for what you have done for me, this time I will let you go. Okay, it's like a coin with a two-headed woman that has another skull in the back of her skull. Interesting. I've taken the gold coin. Okay, she just repeats herself. I have the poisoned meat for the creature, and I don't think I can do anything else. There's seemingly no other way to go rather than this. I won't risk being devoured by the monster. Well, how about this? The beast has swallowed the poisoned meat. It shouldn't bother me anymore. And now just gently bring the cage down. Yeah, I will. Because again, regardless of what those people have done, regardless of if this is actual hell for actual deserving sinners, I still find the very idea of hell to be abhorrent, and I disagree with the thought of infinite punishment, and I also disagree with the employment of torture, even against people who have against whom we have proven the most horrible charges that we can think of. I still think they don't deserve it, or rather I think that we, the state and people who consider themselves righteous and good, they shouldn't lower themselves to the standard of using torture. I think that sullies the cause of justice, and we don't need it. It indulges in, it satiates some very base instincts. Hurting criminals is, the retributive function of punishment, caters to our lower instincts, and I don't think it actually helps society. You can see that in comparison, comparing the resocialization scores in, for example, Scandinavian countries, where the resocialization rate is rather high, but at the same time, the punishments, even from the perspective of people in Poland, they often seem very lax. Like, people in Poland are often ranting a lot about how Scandinavian prisons are like luxury resorts, because there's still this ingrained idea that prisoners should be made to suffer for what they've done, but it doesn't, it might fill you with a sense of like vengeful satisfaction to see it happen, but it doesn't actually help society. Whereas if you try to teach that person that what they've done was harmful and what they've done was also not good for them because it has deprived them of the opportunity to participate in society to the fullest. You know, if you try to really resocialize them, then I think that's a better idea. Simply even from a simple cost-effective standpoint, I think it's more sensible than the retributive function of punishment, where you're just looking to cause harm to the person who has done something wrong, in a sort of naive belief that it will sort of deliver cosmic justice upon that person. So even if this rat guy is some kind of horrible criminal, I still don't necessarily believe he should be slowly tortured to death. Like, come on, that's not really my style. So let's let him go. Okay, so I can drop it onto this. Wait, what? Ah, I can open the bottom and make him drop onto the spikes, and I can also just gently lower him down. So I will do the latter. The button is blocked. Was this the right choice? I don't know, but I cannot go back now. Thank you. If we both manage to escape from this horrible castle, let's meet in my hut in the wastelands. There you can rest, gather your strength for the journey. It will be best if we arrange a special signal for safety, so that I know it's you. If you light the lamp hanging in the front of my hut, it will be a signal for me to let you in. Meanwhile, I leave you this gold coin as a token of my gratitude. You may think it's not worth much, but it might just buy you your way to freedom. Good luck on your journey. It's the same coin from before, with a two-headed woman. You can also go down here. Interesting. Let's check it. There's a green light glowing from inside the creature's entrails. I can probably cut it out. I've taken the tear-shaped emerald. Okay. Anything here? I'm not sure what I'm doing here exactly. Am I trying to free something that's lodged in between the bones? Like, what's the purpose of me fiddling with them? I'm not entirely sure. But I do believe there has to be a purpose, so I will shuffle them around a little bit more. The green key must have belonged to one of the monster's victims. Wait, there was still a piece of paper, I think? And A12. How could I have been so careless? The key to the chest fell right into the beast's den. I have to recover it somehow. Day 13. I found a ladder that could help me get down there. Now all I need to do is wait for the right moment when the beast is asleep. Then I'll sneak in and take what's mine. It appears he never left this grotto. Do I remember any treasure chests though? We can't go back. Okay, so it doesn't work for this. Okay, so hopefully it's used somewhere further along the line. A statue, it seems. It seems to be for some kind of a cult. I can see some human figures down there. Who are they? I don't know, let's climb down. Maybe then I will know. There's a colossal figure carved in the rock. I can climb in here. Interesting. Let's check it. There are symbols of a hammer and a halberd next to the painting. Might be useful later. I just hope I won't stumble on this chariot anywhere around the castle. To be honest, it seems pointless. Like, those dogs are not even connected to the chariot. This one is doing all the work. There are symbols of a bow and a sword on the edges of the picture frame. Better note it down. A creature with a disfigured head. Okay, so this goes back to the castle. Interesting. Wait, how do I... I don't think I can get there. I don't... Ah! Okay, it's behind this door. Okay, interesting. It's further this way. Every attempt to enter this room sets off a trap. I must find a way to prevent it. Destroyed plaque. Can't open it. The sculpted skull keeps its gaze on the other door. An instruction manual for the device. Okay, so I have to feed it an emerald, I guess. Something is missing here. Wait, what are you talking about? Seems to have been what's happening. Yeah, it says put a gem into this, and then something about the Colossus. I have to find the missing part. Yeah, but supposedly it's not this. Okay, let's climb further down the rope. Maybe then I'll learn something. I've taken down the cloth and accidentally awakened the beast sleeping behind it. I have awakened the three-headed beast. Approaching the gate is a risk I cannot take now. Look at what you've done. You've awakened the beast. Now my baby is crying because of you. You care more for the gate behind me, I see. I can understand though. It's the final obstacle on your journey to freedom. However, it will only open if you feed it 3 emerald tears. They often materialize in places that have witnessed much suffering. Look for them there. Look at my baby once more. Isn't it wonderful? Well, it seems to be just a sack of nothing with one of those gems. I know, it may not be perfect. Do you know the stairs of life have 4 steps? Childhood, youth, maturity and old age. My child has stopped on the first of these steps, so it's a corpse of a child, you say? That's twisted and sad. In order to reach the other steps, it needs the 3 coins of life and death. 1 coin, 1 step. I searched for them everywhere, but to no avail. Help my child and I will help you leave this place. Better not get too close, the beast might attack. Okay, I have 2 coins already. Will it fit here? Well, maybe, but I can't approach. What's up with this? I'm pretty sure this should somehow help. Won't do anything, apparently. The sculpted skull keeps its gaze on the other door. Yeah, but there's like a tattered piece of cloth, so maybe I can hang a new one over here. Indeed I can. There's a large painting behind the curtain, as if someone was trying to hide it. Vanity, there is no hope for us. All has been long lost. In a void outside of time and space, we are doomed to ask ourselves questions that will forever remain unanswered. Riddles uncover only more riddles, as what still remains of our sanity dissolves into a pitch-black emptiness. Do you not see the cruel joke? Please sit down and witness the inexplicable. Try to find the truth among the never-ending questions. Okay, is this Tetris? Yes. I have set all the pieces correctly, but it appears it's not all that I need to do. Okay, so basically I have to do it twice. You've successfully completed both puzzles. Finally free, like a snail released from its shell. Finally I can fade into nothingness. That's a painting of the woman from before, the witch. There's also this. My patience has paid off. Now all I need is a key. Well, I do have a key. The chest is open. Let's see what's inside. One of those gems. So I guess it is a different kind of gem. I found a blue crystal. There is a kind of suffering in the world that cannot be expressed with tears. It cannot even be described to anyone. Unable to take its own shape, it takes the form of a tear-shaped emerald and settles at the bottom of the heart, like snow on the quietest of nights. Okay. There is still this. I have some diagrams with the... Okay, so it's like a hammer. It's hammer, bow, axe, sword. And the hammer is like orientated with its head to the... So like here. And then the bow pointing left. And then this pointing outwards. And the sword pointing outwards. I have seemed to turn all the stone discs in the right direction. I can't see anything in the darkness. There seems to be something missing here. I do have a lantern. The lamp's light reveals the secrets hidden in the darkness. The Queen ordered this room to be sealed away from prying eyes. What takes place in here I shouldn't really call torture, but art. How else would one be able to call the act of creating objects of beauty from suffering? The Queen told me she sees beauty in me. We must only find a way to reveal it. I feel honored by such a distinction. It is settled. Tonight, I lock myself in a cocoon to be transformed into a beautiful butterfly. It seems a kind of madness has taken hold of everyone in this place. I wonder who this wretch was. He has a primitive crown on his head, just like the ghost in the other room. And there are nooses as well, above. I've taken the gold coin, so that should be enough to pay for the other emerald that the grieving mother has. So I would be only missing one. Tedium vitae. So the what would that be? The the tiresomeness of life? Something like that. I've taken the tear-shaped emerald. But wait, those are different. Ah, this is for the saddle, and those are the actual tears. So either way, it checks out. The door is locked from the inside. Somebody went to a lot of trouble to make sure nobody got in there. Okay, but I think I'm still more or less on track, actually, because the blue crystal is for the saddle, right? Where was it exactly? Right here. The crystal's energy has caused an air earthquake. I wonder what would happen if I had more crystals. The crystal begins to power the mechanisms hidden inside the machine with its energy. Okay. Why not? And it has killed the beast right here. The beast is dying. It's no longer a threat. Well, so let's pay the grieving mother, and she should give me the emerald. Well, I'm not sure if it's a woman actually. It might be a. To be honest, it's rather in the script. Let's pay the grieving person. Thanks to these coins, my baby can now reach the next steps of life. May you be steadfast in your quest, O stranger. Okay, so I have 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. The gate has opened. The vastness of the wasteland now lies before me. And I feel like this is a good enough moment to end this episode because it has been long enough. So I'm going to pause it here. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.